Welcome to the brand new Draymond Green Show YouTube channel. Hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our content.
Who is your favorite young player in the league right now?
My favorite young player in the league right now, I mean, don't we all love the thought of what Wemby can possibly become? And the thing I love most about Wemby is he does it on both ends. Affects the game in an elite way on both sides of the ball. Somebody said something last week like, how scary is it that this is the worst season of Wemby's career? Very scary for everybody. And like I said before, if Wemby never grows offensively, he's already an all-star NBA player. If he never grows offensively, because of how elite he is defensively, he's already an all-star NBA player, just off that alone. So got to be Wemby. And then for me, what is young, right? Like maybe under 25? Is Luka still under 25? I don't know, man. Guys are starting to get old. However, Ant-Man, love what he embodies, love his game, love, like, you see them down and then he end up with 50. You know, like he takes on those challenges crazy, and he has the skill level and the athleticism and the star power and the mindset. He believes it. So it's Ant-Man for sure for me.
Last one from @WattsShy. What do you think about Coach Cal leaving Kentucky?
So Coach Cal leaving Kentucky is an interesting one for me. And the reason it's interesting because I know exactly why Coach Cal left Kentucky. And the reason I know why Coach Cal left Kentucky is because I was once committed to Kentucky when Tubby Smith was the head coach. And I'll never forget the day I was standing in Saginaw High School gym and my high school coach, Lou Dawkins, put me on the phone with Tubby Smith, who was his head coach in college in Tulsa many moons ago. And Tubby was at Kansas, and he put me on the phone, and Tubby told me, Draymond, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted you to hear this from me first, but I'm going to leave the University of Kentucky. They're not going to fire me, but every year it's more and more scrutiny. It's hard. It's getting harder and harder for me and my family, and I've just had enough. I need to get out of here. I need something fresh. I'm going to go to the University of Minnesota. Would love for you to go with me, but I understand if you want to reopen your recruitment. Yeah, coach, I'm going to reopen my recruitment. If I'm going to go to Michigan State, if I'm going to go to Minnesota, I can stay in Michigan. And so never really truly considered Minnesota. Like I never even took a visit there or anything of that nature. But that's where Cal is at. Like the pressure, the expectations at Kentucky, if you don't win, it's just never enough. And you know, I've heard about him having a relationship with Tyson Food Group, the owner of that, who's an Arkansas guy. You got the Clintons down there, who's Arkansas people. You got the Waltons down there, who's Arkansas people. And so Cal going to be able to do what Cal does at Arkansas because he's going to have money behind him. And so he's going to be able to recruit at an elite level. And Arkansas will appreciate more him recruiting at an elite level and not winning than Kentucky does. Kentucky don't give a damn if you're not winning. And so I think it's a great move by Cal. Job well done at Kentucky. You can't take nothing away from him there. The amount of guys that he has put in the NBA to change their lives and their families' lives is unparalleled. So I think it's a smart move by Cal. I think it's a great move. You're going to get that bag, but even more so than getting the bag, the access that he'll get off the court through relationships is huge. And kudos to Cal. Job well done at Kentucky, my man. They can't take nothing away from you. It's been very fun to watch year after year how great Cal is at recruiting. But, you know, it'll be also interesting to see who's Kentucky's next head coach. That'll be an interesting one. So we shall see. But Michigan State, we still got the great time Izzo, baby. Until next time, that's a wrap on this episode of the Draymond Green Show. Peace.